Welcome back to Mega Stadiums. Today we're taking a journey across England to explore 15 stadium projects that are shaping the future of football. From Leeds United's Elland Road expansion to Newcastle's planned 70,000-seat stadium and Manchester City's Etihad upgrade, clubs are preparing to elevate their homes to state-of-the-art venues. But it's not just the giants. Smaller clubs like Barnet and Forest Green Rovers also have exciting stadium plans in the pipeline, proving football's future is bright at every level. Let's dive into these 15 stadiums set to shape the future of football across the country. Let's go. Elland Road expansion, Leeds United. Leeds United has unveiled plans to expand Elland Road Stadium from 37,645 to around 53,000 seats, following council approval and in anticipation of the club's return to the Premier League in the 2025-26 season. With every home game sold out for 6 years and a 26,000-person season ticket waiting list, the expansion addresses soaring demand. Leeds United aims to complete the Elland Road Stadium expansion before the 2028-29 season. The redevelopment will occur in phases, initially increasing capacity to approximately 47,000 seats, with a subsequent phase elevating it to around 53,000. Newcastle United New Stadium. Newcastle United is actively exploring plans to construct a new stadium with a capacity of up to 70,000 seats. The proposed site is Leazes Park, adjacent to the historic St. James Park, which has been the club's home since 1892. The estimated cost ranges from £2 billion to £3 billion, with funding anticipated from the Saudi Public Investment Fund, Newcastle United's majority owner. While the club has produced promotional materials, formal planning permissions have yet to be secured. The club continues to weigh options, including redeveloping St. James Park, with a final decision expected in the near future. Villa Park expansion, Aston Villa. Aston Villa is undertaking a significant redevelopment of Villa Park, aiming to increase the stadium's capacity from 42,657 to over 50,000 by the summer of 2026. The centerpiece of this £100 million project is the construction of a new north stand, which will add approximately 7,400 seats. The upgraded Villa Park is also set to be a venue for UEFA Euro 2028, reflecting its enhanced status in international football. Eco Park, Forest Green Rovers' new stadium. Forest Green Rovers are progressing with their Eco Park project, a pioneering 5,000-seat stadium in Gloucestershire, designed by Zaha Hadid Architects to be the world's first stadium constructed almost entirely from wood. The stadium aims to have the lowest carbon footprint of any football venue, generating over 80% of its energy on-site through wind and solar power supplied by Ecotricity. The development includes a green tech business park, training facilities, and plans to enhance local biodiversity by planting 500 trees and 1.8 kilometers of hedgerows. Edgeley Park expansion, Stockport County. Stockport County has unveiled plans to expand Edgeley Park's capacity from 10,852 to approximately 18,000 seats through a phased redevelopment. The project includes enhancing the north stand, redeveloping the east stand, and eventually constructing a new south stand, with the initial phase expected to begin this year. The expansion aims to improve fan experience with better seating, hospitality, and accessibility, while also supporting the club's ambition to reach the championship. Environmental sustainability and community engagement are key aspects of the redevelopment. Power Court, Luton Town New Stadium. Luton Town Football Club is advancing with the construction of its new 25,000-seat stadium at Power Court, situated in the heart of Luton. The project received planning approval from Luton Borough Council in December 2024, and construction began in summer 2025. The stadium is slated to host its first competitive match at the start of the 2028-29 season. The design aims to preserve the intimate and atmospheric qualities of the club's current home, Kenilworth Road, while introducing modern amenities. New Underhill, Barnet FC New Stadium. Barnet FC plans to build a new 7,000-seat stadium called New Underhill near the original Underhill site in South Barnet, aiming to return home after over a decade of the Hive. Designed to blend into the Greenbelt, the stadium will include community facilities like training pitches and a medical center. The project faces challenges with local council concerns over environmental impact and traffic, but if approved, construction could start in late 2025 for a 2026 to 27 season opening, marking a major step in reconnecting the club with its local roots. City ground expansion, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is undertaking a significant redevelopment of the city ground, aiming to increase its capacity from 30,445 to 40,000 seats. The project includes replacing the Peter Taylor stand with a two-tier, 10,000-seat structure, extending the Bridgeford stand, and introducing modern amenities such as a museum, upgraded hospitality areas, and a new training ground. The expansion is part of Forest's long-term vision to eventually reach a 50,000-seat capacity, aligning with the club's growing fan base and aspirations for European competition. Construction is scheduled to begin in the summer of 2026. Selhurst Park expansion, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is set to transform Selhurst Park with a £150 million redevelopment, expanding its capacity from 26,000 to over 34,000 seats. The centerpiece is a new main stand, designed by KSS Group, featuring a striking glass facade inspired by the original Crystal Palace. This stand will accommodate 13,500 spectators across 3 tiers. The project also aims to achieve net zero carbon emissions and enhance community engagement through year-round facilities. Construction is scheduled to begin in summer 2025 with completion expected by the 2027 to 28 season. King Power Stadium expansion, Leicester City. Leicester City has secured full approval to expand King Power Stadium's capacity from 32,261 to 40,000 by adding 8,000 seats to the East Stand. The plans also include a 220-room hotel, a 6,000 capacity indoor arena, club shop, residential flats, and business center. However, during a recent Your 90 Minutes fan meeting, it was confirmed that construction likely won't begin before 2026. The green light from Leicester City Council remains valid for 5 years, meaning work must start before the end of 2028. The Den expansion, Millwall. Millwall FC is advancing plans to expand the Den's capacity from 20,000 to 34,000 through a phased redevelopment that adds upper tiers to existing stands. The project, designed by AFL Architects, aims to meet Premier League standards while preserving the stadium's historic atmosphere. In May 2024, the club secured a 999-year lease from Lewisham Council, enabling the broader New Bermondsey regeneration, which includes 3,500 new homes and improved transport links. Construction timelines have not been confirmed, but the lease agreement ensures Millwall's long-term presence in South Bermondsey. Cladara Abbey Stadium expansion, Cambridge United. Cambridge United is advancing plans to redevelop the Cladara Abbey Stadium, aiming to increase its capacity from 7,937 to nearly 12,000. The project includes replacing the Haben stand with a 3,300-seat structure and transforming the Newmarket Road end into a 3,500-capacity terrace designed for future safe standing. While initial design releases were delayed, the club anticipates submitting a planning application by summer 2025. The redevelopment seeks to modernize facilities while preserving the stadium's historic character, ensuring Cambridge United's sustainability in the Football League. New Oxford United Stadium. Oxford United is progressing with plans for a new 16,000-seat stadium at the Triangle near Kidlington, aiming to replace the Cassim Stadium, where their lease expires in 2026. The proposed £130 to £150 million development includes a 180-room hotel, conference center, health and well-being facilities, designed to be the UK's first all-electric stadium. Planning approval from Cherwell District Council has been delayed, with a decision now expected no earlier than June 2025. If approved, construction would take approximately 18 months, potentially completing by 2026, Otherwise, Oxford United may need to find a temporary home post-lease expiration. Etihad Stadium expansion, Manchester City. Manchester City is undertaking a £300 million expansion of the Etihad Stadium, aiming to increase its capacity from 53,400 to over 61,000 by adding 7,900 seats to the North Stand. The project includes a new upper tier with 3,000 rail seats, a sky bar, a stadium roof walk, a 3,000 capacity fan zone, a 400-bed hotel, a club museum, and a new club shop. Construction began in 2023, with completion expected by the 2025 to 26 season. This expansion is part of Manchester City's strategy to enhance the matchday experience and establish the Etihad campus as a year-round entertainment destination. New Manchester United Stadium. Last March, Manchester United unveiled plans for a new 100,000-seat stadium aiming to surpass Wembley as the UK's largest football venue. Designed by Foster Plus Partners, the £2 billion project features a distinctive canopy structure with solar energy and rainwater harvesting capabilities and a trident-shaped mast visible for 25 miles. The stadium will anchor a broader regeneration initiative expected to generate £7.3 billion annually for the UK economy, create up to 92,000 jobs, and deliver 17,000 new homes. Construction is projected to take 5 years, targeting completion by the 2030 to 31 season. If you want to know more details about this futuristic project, watch our video about that historic announcement. That wraps up our overview of the future stadiums set to shape English football. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to Mega Stadiums for more in-depth coverage of football's biggest and most exciting venues. Leave a comment below to share which stadium you're most looking forward to. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. See you next week.